$20 an hour in New York City is a wage cage, and you're not free. So today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about why making $20 an hour is not a livable wage. And I already know, probably 10, 15 years ago, when you was making $20 an hour or $25 an hour, you honestly felt like you was making it. But now in the year of 2025, it is a total different, ball game, because of course prices have gone up. The cost of rent, how much it costs to really to eat, how much it costs to just live in general. Prices definitely has risen, and people's wages have stayed very, very stagnant, which is, to me, is very, very sad, because it's like jobs really don't care about people's livelihoods. They just care about what you can produce for them and the profits that they make, I guess, quarter after quarter. And as you guys know, it's 4 quarters in a year, so every 3 months, every 3 months equals 1 quarter. I do want to say thank you to everybody that's been rocking out with me on this YouTube platform. I'm definitely, going to keep on striving on this platform and putting my content out there. I have been going up on TikTok. I actually went viral, which is crazy. I got a video with over 150,000 views and talking about this topic, So if you guys enjoy videos like this, just give the video a thumbs up. It costs you $0. Make sure you subscribe so that you help the channel grow, and watch this video through, as that helps with the watch hours. So, of course, I'm using ChatGPT, and what I did type in was, create me a YouTube video on why $20 per hour is not enough to live in New York City, and let people know how much they make at the end of the year after tax. All right, so let me begin the video. So, let's talk real today. People keep saying, oh, you make $20 an hour, that's decent. Nah, not in New York City, not in 2025. You're not thriving, you're surviving, barely. You're stuck in a wage cage, clocking in, clocking out, just to pay bills and go back to work. The system got you running on a hamster wheel, and most don't even realize it. So today we're breaking it all the way down. What does $20 an hour really look like? Why it's not enough, and how you can start thinking outside the wage cage before it's too late. Now, I do want to add this too. So on the video that I made on TikTok, I said $20 an hour times 100 hours equals $2,000, right? And I get it. A lot of people were sitting there saying, well, you get time and a half or overtime, and, before taxes, it's like $2,400 or $2,200, whatever. But the point that I'm trying to make is, I get it. You do get overtime, right? You get time and a half. Some jobs, though, they don't pay time and a half. Not every company pays their employees time and a half or overtime or whatever. Some jobs sit there and say you can only work 40 hours. That's it. But even after the time and a half and X, Y, and Z, you're still not even bringing home $2,000. That's the sad part. And how do I know? Because I've done it. I've worked damn near 100 hours and didn't even bring home $2,000. So it's crazy to me. All right, let's run the numbers real quick. $20 an hour full-time, 40 hours a week. That's $800 a week. Multiply that by 52 weeks. You're looking at $41,600 a year before taxes. Now, here's where it gets real. After federal, state, and city taxes in New York City, you're taking home around $32,000 a year, if not less. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, $32,000 a year is definitely not making it. I'm going to be bluntly honest with that. That's not making it. Out here in New York City, it's not. So break that down monthly. That's $2,666 per month, and that's being generous. Now, let's look at your monthly costs in New York City, bare minimum, survival mode. Rent for a studio or 1 bedroom in the Bronx or Queens is between $1,600 and $2,000. Your utilities and internet is $150. Your Metro card, if you get a monthly Metro card, is $132. Groceries, you got $400 a month. Your cell phone bill is between $70 and, well, it says $70, but I know my phone bill is $130. And then you got your miscellaneous things, so like your laundry, your essentials, things for your hygiene, etc. That's costing you $150. That's already around $2,500 to $2,900 a month. You're either barely breaking even or falling behind. No room to save, no room to invest, no room to breathe. You are literally living check to check. This is the wage cage. You feel like you're working hard, but you're just surviving, trapped in a loop. All right, so that was part one. It's called The Numbers Don't Lie. So part two, the psychology of the wage cage. The worst part ain't even the money. It's the mental prison that comes with it. You go to work tired, come home too drained to chase your dreams. You trade your time, your energy, your soul just for scraps. The system got you believing that $20 an hour is a blessing. But in New York City, it's just enough to keep you quiet. Not enough to build wealth, not enough to break free. Just enough to survive and keep showing up. That's not living. That's modern day slavery in a hoodie. They dress the cage up, put some LED lights on it, call it stability, but you're locked in. But you're still locked in. And I know, I had some people telling me, well, in this state that I live in, $20 an hour is livable. But I'm talking about out here in New York City. We need at least $60 an hour, $50 an hour. I was just listening to a video where bro said you need $60 an hour. You need to make $60 an hour to even make a decent amount of money to own a house. And then I made another TikTok video saying, who's buying a house making $20 an hour? Because with all the taxes that come out, it stated earlier, $32,000 a year. Let's just say your rent. Let's just say all your bills. Let's just say in general, all your bills come up to $2,000 a month, right? Hypothetically. So at the end of the year, you already spent $24,000 just on bills. So what are you left with? You're left with $8,000. $8,000 at the end of the year. And this is working in W-2. Right? And then when people sit there and they get hyped when tax season come around and they say, oh, I filed my taxes, I got a refund check. All that was your money that the government held on to. And this is why I don't like the tax system. I'm against the tax system because it's a scam. We're not, us as people, we're not a business. But the United States of America wants you to think that you are a business. That's why they tax you. You make money and then you have to pay taxes on money that you made. That is crazy. Individual people are businesses. Nah, bro, we people. All right, part three. Why they want you to stay stuck. The economy runs off your labor. And they know if you ever got a chance to pause, reflect, and realize your worth, you'll walk away. That's why they hit you with low wages, high rent, overpriced food, monthly subscriptions, student loans, and credit card debt. You're not poor because you're lazy. You're poor because the system is designed to keep you broke. They need you stressed. They need you distracted. They need you stuck in survival mode. So you never ask, is there more to life than this? And that's why plenty of people stay at these jobs for 30, 40 years, 50 years, because they want stability. But there's no such thing as job stability, And living your life, just giving your life away to a company that wouldn't even care if you left the planet because they'll replace you the next day is diabolical, And then people will sit there and tell you, well, working for yourself is hard. Well, at least they working for themselves and they putting their time and energy into what they want to do rather than making somebody else rich. Yeah, is it more of a mental battle? Yeah, of course. But because you don't have that stable check that's coming in every 2 weeks. But you never want to get comfortable with the amount of money that you're making. Because then you're not going to try to grow. You're not going to try to go for more. You're going to just feel comfortable with the salary that you're getting. Or you're going to feel comfortable with working all of these hours but barely getting by. And comfortability is not cool. All right, part 4. How to escape the wage cage. So what do? Start saving any amount you can. Even $50 a month is a start. Stack it. Discipline is power. Number 2. Learn skills that make you valuable. Coding, investing, content creation, freelancing, sales. The internet is your escape route. This is why I go bananas with this YouTube journey. Because I know I can make it on here for a fact. I made it on Instagram before Instagram was lit. I used to have a page with over 250,000 followers. And then I ended up selling the page. This was years ago. This was when I was in college. I ended up selling the page. But if I would have kept the page, I probably would have had over 1 million followers on Instagram for a fact. So I know that I can make it on YouTube. Number 3, build a side hustle. Don't wait to be rescued. Rescue yourself. Start building something that can grow over time. Number 4, shift your mindset. Most people stay broke mentally before they ever touch a dollar. If you believe you were born to just work and die, they already won. You are not here to just pay bills. You are not a worker bot. You are not a slave to a job you hate. You were born to build, to grow, to be free. But freedom starts in the mind. This is all true. This is all true. We give so much of our time away for money. But do y'all think that rich people is giving their time away for money? No. They have money working for them every single second of the day. Do y'all understand that? This is why I tell y'all to invest your money. Because now you have the awareness that, bruh, my money can outwork me. Your job could give you 8 hours and that's it. 8 hours a day, that's it. 40 hours a week, that's it. Now you got to think of other ways to make money outside of the job because the money is capped at your job. But if you're learning how to be a content creator, if you're learning how to invest into real estate in the stock market, if you're learning how to monetize your content and hopefully it blows up, because of course YouTube is a grind, bruh. But if you're learning how to invest into stocks, into ETFs, you're learning how to make money every second of the day. Because the stock market is working 24/7. Even when the stock market is quote unquote closed, the businesses are still running. They still working. Right? Just because the stock market closed don't mean people are going to stop ordering on Amazon. People are going to stop going to Apple. People are going to stop buying Teslas. Nah, bruh. These businesses are running regardless. So we have to stay vigilant. We have to stay resilient. We got to keep on also retaining our energy. My energy has been so potent. It's been so high. I feel like my aura has been expanding. And I feel like that's another reason why I went viral on TikTok is because my aura is strong. So I didn't really have to do much. I just created a video, put it out there, and then the universe handled the rest. But that's the same thing I'm trying to do on YouTube is really make it on this platform. Shout out to the bro, introvert rockstar. I was reading one of his TikTok comments. Bro said he made bank on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I'm inspired by that because I've been watching bro channel for years, So anything is possible for us content creators. We just got to put ourselves out there more. Don't even label yourself as a content creator. Just a person that creates. That's it. I mean, yeah, you create content, but you still an individual at the end of the day, But yeah, I'm going to end y'all off with this. So if you're tired of living in the wage cage, you're not alone. I've been there. I felt the pressure, the stress, the burnout. But I chose to wake up. And now I'm building my own path one step at a time. This channel is for people like you. People who want more freedom, more purpose, and more life. So if this hit you deep, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the community. And drop a comment below. Are you ready to escape the wage cage? Because the truth is, no one's coming to save you. But once you decide to save yourself, no one can stop you. Alright? Once again, if y'all enjoy these videos, and if y'all like the thumbnail too, shout out to ChatGPT for creating a thumbnail. Just give the video a thumbs up. It costs you $0, 0 cents. Subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to expand and grow. And also leave a comment below because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. When you comment, when you like, when you watch the video through, the algorithm picks that up and it pushes it out to more people. It's just like any other algorithm. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all help because without y'all, this channel doesn't grow. But yeah, we got to keep on expanding. We got to get out this wage cage and, be able to make as much money for ourselves as we can and also learn how to keep it and invest it. All right, it's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. Yes, sir.